gonna eat it. So let's talk about what we eat. Generally, I think I eat pretty well. If I'm being honest with myself, I'm probably wrong. I eat a lot of cereal. PB&J toast, that's my jam. Pancakes, they're good for any meal. Light, gross. Whole milk, 3%. Chips, gotta make sure we always have orange juice in the fridge. And life is incomplete without cheese. Pop. And don't even get me started on beer. Now don't get me wrong, these are just some examples of some of the things I eat regularly that probably aren't the best for me in terms of getting in shape. But a lot of our meals really are healthy. The problem with me is that I eat a lot of junk in between. I have a lot of junk mixed in with the healthy stuff. It's a lot of the snacking. That's not good. Let's go. So overall, I think that food is gonna be my biggest challenge over the next 3 months. So I'm really looking forward to my nutritional consultation with Jeff. I'm a little nervous because I'm afraid he's gonna tell me, yeah, all that good stuff you love is out. I'm mostly afraid he's gonna have me eating rabbit food for the next 3 months. Nobody likes rabbit food. Not even rabbits like rabbit food. I'm pretty sure they use these to like flip and stuff, and that terrifies me. She looks really tough.
Here in this little area. Today we're just going to talk about the nutrition coaching aspect of it and how the nutrition coaching program works. The very first week, what I get people to do, you're going to get that consult form. I'm going to get a look into your lifestyle. Then that very first week, I don't get you to change anything with your diet right away. I want for the first 7 days for you to continue eating the way you're doing.
And be honest about it.
And be honest. I want you to track it, okay? The reason why I have people do this is because I need to see what you're doing now so I know where we need to tackle first. Pizza, burgers, beers, wine, cheese, none of these foods are going away ever. So why are we making them? Why can't we?
I feel so much better. Oh, that's a relief.
I'm not saying we're not going to restrict things
Right.
and limit things. And I want to teach you how to be able to include these foods in your day-to-day life. We'll be, doing our check-ins on a weekly basis. So by Thursday, by 9 p.m. every week, you're going to write me a little story about what you thought your successes were, where you thought you struggled through the past week.
Right.
You're going to be telling me, what you think you could have done better to improve on those struggles, or what you improved on from the last week. And then we get into the idea of setting up our daily routine and understanding how can we set ourselves up for success every day, every week, every month, and how that can transfer for the rest of our life.
Perfect. Well, I'm looking forward to it, man.
Me too, man. This should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I think so.
Awesome.
Cool. We'll see you tomorrow noon, right?
Yep. Yes.
All right, cool. Thanks so much, guys. See ya. So I just finished my consultation with Jeff, and man, I'm really looking forward to this. Having someone like him to kind of hold my hand through the whole nutritional aspect of it is going to be super helpful, because I've always been really, really terrible at doing that myself. Okay, so I'm here at 360 Fit for my initial physical assessment, and man, last night was not a good night. I was up all night working. I got like maybe 2 or 3 hours of sleep, so it's a weird day to have a physical assessment, but I'm here. I'm gonna do it. No excuses.
What's up, Brian?
I'm here. How are ya?
Too bad, you?
Very good. I'm tired. It was a long night.
Yeah. What up?
What's going on, man? It's good to see ya. Good. I'm excited, man.
I know, me too.
Today we're just going to go through a physical assessment. We're going to warm you up, all that good stuff, and from there I'm just going to take a look at how you're moving, do some measurements before we start, all that good stuff, and chat about your goals a little bit more.
Don't be intimidated, man. I know I'm huge.
Underneath the arms, bud.
Okay. Now, is it customary to name them, like once you start building them? Do you have names? Do you have names?
I don't have names for mine. They're not quite big enough yet.
Oh,
no.
man.
So just get this around your belly.
Wait time.
Yeah, so let's get you warmed up.
Do it. All right, time for a broad jump test, whatever that means.
We're gonna test an overhead squat. We need you to hold this nice and straight right above the head, okay? From here, we're just gonna squat down. Don't go too wide with the stance. I want you to squat down and back up. I'm gonna see how your ankles move, your hips move, how your back moves through the movement, all that good stuff.
These aren't like really hard exercises he's having me do, but I'm finding it really tough to do them. Like, I have no flexibility or mobility at all, and it's really kind of embarrassing. So, like I told them, they got their work cut out for them, and I'm starting from the ground up. That's not easy. That's the last time I'm ever going to do that, right?
Maybe.
All right, so let's ask Jeff how he thinks this went.
So we're gonna have to definitely work on some hip mobility stuff with you. You definitely have extremely tight hamstrings. The cause of that yet to be kind of seen. It could be any number of things, but you definitely have a lack of mobility in the hamstrings and some hip issues. I don't think you're engaging your glutes necessarily all that well. We'll work on some different exercises that are going to work that, strengthen that, get you to start targeting that a little bit more, and it should help, and as well as kind of help with the mobility of the hip and the movement in general.
Oh, I feel like I might throw up. I mean, I might die. I don't know. I'm like seeing spots. So, I was feeling pretty good throughout the entire thing. I thought, you know what, this won't be so bad. But as soon as he got me on like the rowing machine, I like you, Jeff, but I think I hate you now too. It's weird. It's confusing feelings that I'm having. So I guess I'm going to see you guys in the next episode where you can see my first actual workout and training session to get me on my journey. I'm looking forward to it, I guess. I don't know anymore. But anyway, I'll see you then.
Come on, get it, bud.
Oh, man. Whoever came up with that is evil. Evil.